Come in. Come in, come in, come in. Come in.
You cut me off over
You're
there.
right.
Yeah, but you cut me off.
Hi,
Hi.
Catalina. Okay, guys, we are on time today. Don't say that. We're on time every day.
For a change.
So, hi, if you're on, we see we have someone on. If you don't mind liking and sharing the video, that would be absolutely awesome. We would definitely appreciate it. And while we're waiting really quick, if you don't mind going over to YouTube and subscribing to Gainers Gossip, that would be totally awesome as well. Yeah, don't y'all hate on that natural beauty, because Catalina has something to say about she don't be talking about that natural beauty. I can't help because she's pretty.
Hi, Sam. Hi, Simply B.
Hi.
We have Michelle on this
Hey,
one.
Michelle. If you are on, hi up there. We are on Gainers Gossip on YouTube. If you don't mind going over to subscribe to Gainers Gossip, that would be so helpful. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in.
Okay.
So I got a viewer who was interested in us doing a topic, and the topic was what not to say when people are either grieving or either lost a family member or a friend or someone is in the hospital. And so I thought that was real interesting because that is true. Like I try to stay away from people when they're grieving because I don't know what to say. So even when you are trying to be helpful and you try to give advice and you try to be there for your friends and family or whatever, sometimes it's kind of hard to, I guess, say the right. I honestly don't feel like anything is really the right thing to say. Because how you doing? Well, how am I supposed to be doing?
That was the number one on my list.
Was it?
Yes. Don't look at my list. I told you don't pop in my list. Keep your eyes on your own paper.
But it's so true. It's like, how am I supposed to be doing?
Right.
I probably wouldn't take offense or anything to it, but you have those people who, I'm gonna take my glasses off. You have those people who are like, I just lost my mom or my dad. I mean, how what kind of question is that? You know. Yeah. So hey Michelle. So if you don't mind, we're gonna let Katrina say how she feels about it. That's kind of like my take on it, but we'll open the lines up in a minute.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That was my number one and two. The how are you? How do you feel? Those type of things. This one grinds my gears. What happened?
Oh.
So at this point, when you ask her what happened, are you being nosy or are you really concerned with that? What happened? And let me tell you the worst thing. Social media. Mm-hmm. I can't say I dislike the social media. It really got started because that's how we're streamed. But
right.
I don't like social media when it comes to people grieving. Because that's most of the time where you see the RIPs and then you have the person say, what happened?
Right.
Which is really rude because, family is on there sometimes.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's how I feel.
I think for me, what I try to do is I won't talk about it until that person is ready to talk about it. So my approach has always been, hey, if you need to talk, I'm here. Right. And then you just let it go. Because there is just no way. I don't want you asking me what happened.
Right.
I don't want to talk about it because maybe you're not in that space mentally.
Exactly.
And I'm going to give a good example. I'm going to use my husband as an example. Like when his brother passed away, it was, I didn't want him to get in that space where he was like down and crying because I was doing all I can to keep him lifted.
Right.
So for somebody to come and say what happened, and then he have to try to, like literally, when you ask somebody what happened, they're mentally seeing that moment again. Mm-hmm. And so I just kind of try to stay away from those kind of questions. Like, don't be asking nobody that.
Right.
Okay, so I have a comment on YouTube, Don't say I know how you feel. Everybody's situation is different.
That's a good one.
How you feel?
No.
Well, not like I did yesterday.
I know how you feel.
Well, now, if somebody comes and say, I know how you feel, they may. Because if they're in that same situation, if they lost.
Everybody's emotions are
Oh,
different.
yeah, that is true, though, huh?
So you can't say, I know how you feel. You might not felt the same way I felt about my loved one. You might not have been as close to my loved one that I was versus how close you are to yours. So you can't say I know how you feel. We have something up there. Yeah. Jazz Clark said,
don't ask me what happened. She said, right, Mom. I don't know on what part she was right. But you're right. I mean, like, don't ask what happened. What about if somebody's in the hospital? It's the same thing. You all right? Mm-hmm. But now let's reverse that. Mm-hmm. And I want to reverse it because so many times y'all get on Facebook and y'all get on these other social media sites and you tell all of your business. Okay.
Now, social media.
But listen to me good though. If you don't want nobody to ask,
don't post it. Don't tell it. And don't post it. Like I really don't like when I go on Facebook and somebody posts a picture of them crying.
Right.
The attention seeker.
Right.
Like, why are you posting a picture of you crying?
Yeah, that's a bit much. And Michelle says also don't say then they are in a better place.
Girl,
as a Christian, I know that. But right now I want them here.
I agree.
That is
Michelle,
so true.
I am so praying on that, because I lost my grandmama like 2 years ago. And I heard that. Matter of fact, somebody told me, well, how long do you expect her to live? What? Yeah, somebody said that to me. It was one of my friends. We had a discussion, we talked about it, we got through it. But don't say that to me either. Yeah, she was 88. And I was like, my grandma transitioning. She was like, how old? 88. Well, how long do you expect her to live?
Well, and the sad thing is that was her way of comforting you.
That was no comfort. That pissed me off.
Well, I know, but she didn't. I promise you, they didn't intend for it to be that like that. I'm sure.
Right.
And Daryl said, don't post before family either. Oh my goodness.
Yes, Daryl. Yes.
Hold on, we may have a caller. Hello?
You didn't put the
I didn't, because I wasn't sure if you knew I was taking. I'm gonna call you back.
See? Okay, this is the second time she's done it. She's gonna get fired.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't sure, and I was like, maybe she's watching and she's wanting to say something.
Okay. Let's get Daryl. Michelle,
but Daryl,
hold on, let me finish because you know my mind bad. Being in a better place, when my grandma was going there and she passed, I have to learn to pray because I'm like, I want my grandma here by any means necessary. If she's suffering, if she's just laying there, her body here, I wanted my grandma here under all circumstances. Right. And that's so selfish.
Well, that's the selfish part of us, but regardless of, it kind of is what it is. But back to Daryl, I'm like him. Y'all gotta stop. Everybody want to be the first to tell it.
That's they say they did that with
Damn. That is that's just too much.
Yeah,
I gotta struggle.
They said that Kobe family did not know before TMZ posted, and that is so tacky. I think that is very tacky. Okay, we have a comment up here. I can't see that far, so when you come back around here, read that comment right there.
Will
right here.
Okay. I can see today.
Oh, okay, you can see today.
I think I can see today, guys.
Okay.
So Jay said it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay, but how do you say what happened?
Right.
What happened? There's no way to say
was she sick? That's another one. Was she sick?
Yeah.
I feel like that's being nosy right there.
I think that's a part of being nosy.
Yeah, because at what point in time your being concerned turns to being nosy?
But again, I'm telling you, if you don't want people to ask, stop posting all your business.
Exactly.
You gotta stop.
My dad was sick. I didn't post it. If you didn't know me, you did not know it. My grandma
Right.
passed. The people that knew me, they knew that. I did not post. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's a bit much. So, what are some other things you think of that you can add to the conversation? What you should or should not say when someone is either grieving and or in the hospital. So,
How
what
about things not to do also in those situations?
things not to do?
Yes. When
What?
someone is grieving or going through a situation. Let me give you an instance. When my dad was sick,
Mhm.
and I understand people were concerned, my mama literally had to cut her phone off because it became too much.
What? That's the thing though. People
Yeah,
are genuinely
they are
concerned.
genuinely concerned, but at some point in time, it becomes too much. What happens to? I know she's going through something. Send me a text message. The phone literally hang up, bring back, hang up, bring back. That's too much. Especially when you're trying to deal with the situation. You're at the hospital and the phone is ringing off the hook.
Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks, but it was a bit much for me and my family when we were going through.
Yeah. So come on, guys, y'all give us something. And Daryl said, talking bad about the person who has passed. Yeah, that was a bit much. I'm sure
Yeah,
you're probably talking about Kobe. That was a bit much
yeah,
and totally sad. It's
and
just
totally disrespectful.
know that there's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
So we're gonna open up the lines. If you want to talk with us, it's 850-320-8118. Give us a call and let's discuss it. But what are some things that you can do? What do you think would be helpful?
And let's go back. They could also call in and give us an instance when somebody called when they were going through
Yeah.
their situation that they did not like or appreciate when they were going through.
Right.
Okay.
So what is something that you think could happen?
I think because this was a what not to do. Um, what I think when my grandma passed, and that's I keep talking about her because that's the closest person to me that's passed lately. Um, people were there like in the beginning and we appreciated it, but after the funeral, everybody was gone. So to me, I feel like I don't want to be there at the beginning when everybody else is there. I want to be there at the end when everybody is gone and nobody is calling. Like everybody called in the beginning. But what happens after the funeral? They're gone.
When everybody's gone.
They're gone. No one's calling, checking on you hardly anymore. You're not getting the church chicken and baked beans.
Did you just say that?
You know they feed you good during that time.
Oh Lord. Where are all the
You know
checks?
that funeral.
All the
You know
time.
that funeral soda, that funeral food,
Where the check sodas? They gone
and the
too.
harvest cake.
Girl, nah. But now, seriously, like that is something. That's something to think about. You know,
Yeah.
kind of don't not be there, but still be there when when people are gone.
Yeah.
And so, hold on. Keisha said, don't try to take over the planning process or give unneeded suggestions. You should do this or you should do that. Yeah, don't do that because you ain't paid for nothing.
Yeah.
You don't orchestrate nothing unless you're asked. I
Yeah.
mean, that there's a difference. Um, Daryl said, "Speak on it, cuz." I know that's right. So yeah, so you have to be mindful, but I think it's just a hurting situation when you're going through anyway. Right. So I don't know if I would take anything like personal because people really just don't know what to say. I had a young lady whose mom passed away at my office, and I didn't reach out to her. But when she came back to the office, I walked in her office and I simply said, I don't want you to talk about it, but if you need me, I'm here. And I turned around and I was because she may not want to talk about that.
I'm pissed off. Why? You do me like that. Let me tell you why. And here's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
Don't come to me after the fact saying something like that because I might have healed within them 24 hours, 34 hours, or
Right.
whenever the hours I've been out. And now you just open that wound back up.
But guess what? I ain't asked her to talk about
You
it.
ain't
I
asked her
ain't
to talk
say,
about it, but that brought her mind back to what you talked about. She knew what you were talking about. And
okay.
so I'm trying to hold myself together at work, and you just came and said something to me and put that on my mind. Now I'm fine.
Well, now that's a thought.
Don't do that no more.
Yeah, that would snatch my head.
Don't do that no more.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a thought.
It's a
just,
thought.
just like I said
Let me tell you what
before.
happened at work, right? And at work, sometimes while we pause, at work, people don't get treated fairly. And so there was a lady, her brother passed, and so they didn't get her no card. It took the office pet family member to pass. This lady's brother had passed months ago, and they circulated a card for her. You know what I said? Her best friend were in our office too. I said, in my right mind, I should take this card out and not to circulate it. Because at this point, you are opening up a wound that lady had probably started healing. Like, wait, what?
Because they got her a card?
3 months later.
Oh.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so I went to her best friend. I was like, this circulating card, in my right mind, I want to take this out. And I don't want her to even get it. And it wasn't my place. But I was mad because they didn't treat everybody fairly or the same. She should have been got that card. And for somebody to come and give her a card 3 months later, all because the office pet family member just passed this week, that was totally wrong.
Yeah. And then people do have to, it's not a comment. People do have to be mindful, like in office situations, if you're not doing it for everybody, don't do it.
Exactly.
Just don't. I don't care what it is. And I'm going to get off subject because sometimes we kind of, well, you good for it, but I'm doing it today.
Oh.
That is death. That is birthday. That is anniversaries. That is baby showers. I don't care what it is. If you're not being fair and you're not doing it for everybody, do it for nobody.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so now let's get back to my topic.
Get back on the topic.
So simply, D said that's also mean you have not healed. That also mean you have not healed.
I mean,
right? Yeah.
Right. I mean, my grandma been gone. Next going to be 2 years. I ain't healed.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the healing period for when you lose somebody?
Based on the person. You're right.
Yeah.
But you can't moan forever. That's what it's about. So I heard somebody at church say,
did you say moan?
That's what they said, moan. You can't moan forever. I'm just saying what they said. But for real, y'all, give us a call, 850-320-8118. Please don't be scared. What's going on?
That what Michelle said is so true.
Yeah.
They're in a better place. No, they're better places here at my house on earth with me, so we can go out and talk and laugh. And what you talking about?
I'm not going out. I ain't understand.
Girl, I used to take my grandma out to dinner. Go to the nursing home and pick her up.
I remember we went over there to the McDonald's.
Yes. Get her out of there.
She wanted her some nuggets.
She wanted her some nuggets.
We did.
So I used to take her out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I understand. But that is so true because speaking on Michelle's comment, sometimes I think people feel like when the person has been sick a long time, but if they haven't been sick, I don't want to hear because they're in a better place. What's wrong with them here? You know, that's what you say as a human. What's wrong with them here? They just
And I don't care what nobody say. If they were sick and you were expecting it still hurt just the same. I don't think nobody. I don't know. Some people might prepare themselves for that, but I think that pain is just the same as if it was like sudden.
Yeah. So I what not say? What again? But what is it? What do
you say?
You just told me not to go in somebody's office and be like, that was wrong. You shouldn't have did that. Okay, so what do you do? So now you're not gonna be there the whole time, and then after everybody's gone, then you're gonna pop up.
So what you do is you send a text message when it is going on, back off. Okay. Then I said when the situation is over, then you can come show up or do whatever you want to do, but not at work.
Okay.
Like maybe a day or two.
I mean,
we get buried on Saturday. maybe the next Saturday or the next weekend, you call it just checking on you. That's all you need to say.
Right. Okay.
You had to walk in that lady's office.
I mean, but it wasn't like there was no conversation at all while she was out. Yes, it was conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel you though.
If you need anything, let me know. Don't send text messages during that time.
Thinking of you.
Thinking of you.
That's a good one, cousin.
Thank you.
I cannot. So y'all give us a call, 850-320-8118.
What would you be comfortable with someone saying to you after you've lost your loved one? How would you want to be what's the word I'm looking for?
Comforted?
Comforted. It's so simple. Words are hard, y'all. I was just saying, how would you want to be comforted when you are grieving?
Right.
What would you want somebody to say or do to you or for you?
So Keisha said you can send a text thinking of you during this difficult time.
Appropriate. I agree. Totally agree.
Well, don't think about me. Call. Bring some of that, what's the name of the chicken you said it was?
That funeral,
bring some funeral chicken and some check sodas.
Exactly. But you know what? I will say, and I know Shirley Proctor is not watching, but I will say, ever since my dad got sick in September, she knows just how hard my mom worked with my dad, and she randomly makes meals, bag them up, and take them to my mom.
Oh, that's nice. That's so nice.
Can we say thank you for being a friend?
Thank you for being a friend. Oh, we can't sing that. Sorry, you two. Listen, we do not have the rights to that song. Yeah, they shut us off one time. Like we got to sing. We were listening to Christmas music, so my bad. We are not singing that anymore.
Yeah,
but for real, it's So Keisha said, don't pop up to people's house right after finding out bad news. Yes,
I agree.
Oh my God. Now let me go back. I agree, but I disagree. I agree if you're not that close, but if something happens, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying?
I need you to call. I might not feel like coming there. I want to be myself. I want to cry. Yeah. I want to cuss. I want to shout. I want to scream. Yeah. All them similar.
I'm coming. But I'm
gonna leave you out the door. But I don't feel like that.
I'm gonna stay out there.
Well, stay there.
And I'm gonna wait
all day Friday. And all Friday night.
I'm gonna stay. Because if you're that close to a person, then you know what you should and shouldn't do, I believe you know how you should and shouldn't handle a situation. If you're real close, I want my close friends there.
I don't want nobody there.
And I guess this is kind of like a death. When I was going
if I'm sick, I want you there.
Can I finish let me finish.
No, because you got a good mind and you remember.
Let me finish and get your hand off. She love to cut me off, people. Have y'all noticed that? We gotta do better.
I need to go to Toastmasters.
You do.
Oh, my God.
So listen. So what? People like alfalfa. So anyway, when I was going through and the reason I say this is kind of like a death because I was divorcing, and when I called my friend, she beat me to my mama's house. I was tore up, but she beat me to my mom's house. Now to me, that's a friend.
Okay.
So I guess I agree with you, but then I would definitely make sure
now if I'm sick, please come see me in the hospital.
Mm-mm. You just said don't.
I said wait a minute. I said in a situation of a death, I want to be by myself. But if I'm in a hospital, please bring me some good food.
Mm-mm.
Call me. You can text me. Come see me. You ain't even got to call. Just show up. And the topic is hospital. We didn't even hit on the hospital.
Right.
I don't need no flowers till they die. But
no, that's right.
Bring me something that I can remember. That's gonna be around for a while. Don't bring me no flowers. But anywho, you can show up. You can just show up to the hospital.
You just told me not to.
Don't show up to my house unannounced during a death. During a death, I want to be by myself. I want to be alone. I want to start my healing process, and then at some point in time, it's the planning process. You know how hard it is to go to a funeral home and pick out a casket.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
And then Simply D said, hospital, don't come see me.
Y'all don't want to be seen at the hospital?
I'll be there. I'm gonna be right there. I'm
Mm,
coming.
okay.
Every time somebody say that, don't, I'm coming. I'm coming. But yeah, I guess even at the hospital, remember when I said before, like a lot of times people won't even know you in the hospital unless you put it on social media. So Simply D said, you different. I am. Ill. But sometimes people will post, in the hospital. And then when people say, what's wrong? Then you be like, dang, they know.
Sure, but do you answer?
No. I'm sure they wouldn't answer. I'm sure they wouldn't answer unless they are really wanting to let people know why they're there. I'm just
That's
saying.
wrong. That questioning me was because I know somebody asked me at work. I had my pills on my desk one time, and they asked me, "What are you taking pills for?"
Oh,
And I can't even say on live what I said at the point in time, but do know she was like, "Ooh, TMI," but you asked,
but
so I told
you
you.
didn't have to tell.
Don't ask if you don't want the answer.
But don't tell it if you don't want to tell it.
I told it because I want to tell it, so therefore that'll let you know. Start asking people they did.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I probably would have said that's a little personal, don't you think?
Mm.
But people at my job know they. I don't ask a lot of questions, but if you ask me a question, I give you the
Be
answer.
ready
Don't
for the
be
answer.
mad now.
Be ready for
I'm
the
not.
answer.
I don't. Yeah. Be
Yeah,
ready.
that's what I'm saying. Be ready for the answer.
Simply D said you different, and then Stephanie said, "Come see me." I know. I did just say laugh out loud. Right. I mean, I'm so open,
How do
guys.
you deal with people
Come
that
see
come,
me.
come? How do you deal with people that come around during the death but haven't been your friend or been around you before the death? How do you feel about that?
Well, that just went back to remember when we had that topic where
It's wrong.
we were talking about not just inviting yourself to people's.
Today's word is brought to you by.
Girl, put that down before we get kicked off. So anyway, you remember when we were talking about you don't just pop up to people's parties if you're not invited.
Yes.
I think that's the same thing. You just got to ask people if they're ready for company. I guess ask them if you want company or you want me to come see you. Let them tell you.
But you just said you just popping up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pop up. You just said you don't want me to do that.
Yeah.
So now don't be mad when I don't show up. Then you be talking about, oh, the heifer ain't even come. Sure didn't, because you said don't.
But let me tell you what you can do. You can pull up, let me know you outside and bring me that good old chicken.
No, so you want to eat my food, but you don't want me to come visit you?
I don't want your time.
Then you don't want my money. Tamika said, bah. I need you to call in 850-320-8118. What is it that you should or should not say to a person if they are going through?
Or you can share to us what someone said to you that you did not appreciate when you were going through your difficult time.
Right, right.
So do you have a moment?
Do I have a moment? No, I just honestly, when I've experienced death in my family and they're like really close or whatever, I make myself very busy because that's how I get through. So I'm going to work, it was crazy because I went to work after a death and people were coming, kind of flooding me in my office and was like, you okay, you okay? And I'm like, yes.
Because you're a crier anyway.
Yeah. And so it's just best for me to stay busy. And so that's what I do.
So what happens when you're not busy? You have time to reflect on what's really happening. See, people like that that don't accept what's going on at some point in time, they crash.
Oh,
Yeah.
not grieving.
Yeah.
Trying to be the strong one. That's so difficult being the strong one.
It is.
Everybody, y'all better let it out. Let it out. Stephanie said, yes, me too. And Tamika said, what's the number? So the number is 850-320-8118. Please call in and let us know what you think about our topic today. What you should and should not say when someone is grieving or in the hospital. Don't ask me what's wrong with me because that could be totally personal if I'm in the hospital. Like, I mean, do you want me to tell you that I'm constipated? I mean, I don't know. Do you want me to
And
say
women have so much or
so
so
many
many
different
female
things?
problems that
Right.
happen. Like what do you really say? Because you know me, you ask, you go receive. Even if it's personal, you ask. This is me teaching you. Don't ask people that.
Right. Keisha said, don't make it about yourself when others are grieving and you're supposed to be there to comfort them. I guess you're saying like I know how you feel, maybe. Maybe that's what she's saying. Don't make it about yourself. I remember when I was going through. I guess something like that. Yeah. That's true. If that's what you're saying. Um, but it's a difficult time already. I mean, to make it even worse, it's just like just try to stay out the limelight with folks. Just move out the way until they ask for.
There's people that time to breathe. I can
Right.
cut you off again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta work on
You don't
that.
need a class, an etiquette class.
You do. She need one.
I'm sorry.
Couple. Yeah. So yes, I'm a little, I'm not stuck on it because I know how I feel about it. I just think that, you gotta if you don't want to tell people, why do people have to be so nosy though? Even on social media when you have the crying eye.
I just ain't for that.
So what do you think? What do you think they're doing it for?
Attention.
You think that it's attention seeking?
And they get on a 24-hour block because I don't want to keep seeing it. And let me tell y'all, don't be posting dead bodies on my timeline either. That's a quick way to get you up out of there. I'm already scared of them.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I mean, is that like respect to the dead? That's like no respect.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I get an instant headache. Instant. So Stephanie said, stop, Trina.
I'm just doing the Lord love. I'm telling the truth. You want to way up out of there? That's your quick
24-hour block.
24-hour block and the body is instant.
So you think that people who post things are trying to get attention from other people?
I don't know. I just think at some point in time when there are things going on in your life, it's time for you to steal away, go in your closet and pray. Oh! Girl, that one touched me. I felt that one. Felt that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't always have to be like in the forefront. Sometimes I saw somebody the other day that said, don't ask me what's wrong, just pray for my family.
Okay.
I kind of like that.
Oh, I thought maybe you were saying something was wrong with that.
No, I like that.
Okay. Because people so doggone nosy, it's like you don't have to know, just pray. Y'all don't know how to pray without saying what the problem is. God already knows. You just
that's why I said like social media these right now. I mean, grieving period, stay off of Facebook and everything else.
Simply, they said she felt it, then announced it.
What?
I'm low.
I said I felt that.
And then announced it.
Yeah. I need you to know I felt it. In my
all the way down there. All the way down there. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of hard. But I'm glad you gave me something to think about.
What's that?
Like, don't say nothing. Because, I mean, I did that with Vaughn. I was just like, I wasn't saying nothing because I didn't want him to get back in that mental
right.
State. But
what happens to you, and you also have to know people. Some people don't mind that. And then some people be looking like, well, damn, she just don't care because she ain't asking how I'm doing. You know, is there anything I can do? I just don't think it's no appropriate moment to say nothing.
So you should say something.
Say something via text message, voice mail. I check that when I want to.
Okay.
email. Here it is. Send a sympathy letter in the mail. What happened to the old days when your mama and your grandma used to go and put that stamp on that thing and send a sympathy card to the ones and just let them know thinking of you during your difficult time?
Ain't nobody doing that no more. I
That's
don't
the
even know when the
problem.
last time.
That is the problem. And what we're resulting to is going to Facebook. I'm feeling this. Sit on back some more. Yeah.
I don't know when
mad.
the last time I sent out a letter with a
You
stamp.
might need to get back to that. We need to get back to the old time way.
Go back.
All the way back. In the time.
Yeah. I do that if I care.
Mm.
What? You
That's
do
your
what?
sister.
You
That's
do
your
what if
sister.
you care? What you do if you care? Send a letter.
She sends a card, a sympathy card, if she cares for the person.
Okay, let me ask you a question too, though. Okay, because sometimes people don't even understand. Like, I guess, like when you bring in food and stuff, you already know it's gonna be like a whole lot of food and a whole lot of check sodas, right?
Mm.
Do you just give the people the money because they need that, and they gonna need that more?
So here's the thing. So what, right? So who you get the money to and what it's going for? Because
I'd rather give you a donation
people bring
than
me donations during the time when my grandma passed. Who I give it to?
You, because they gave it to you.
And what I'm gonna do with it? Go buy me a skirt or outfit?
I don't know. You're probably gonna put it toward the food.
I wouldn't, because you gave it to me. You just said that.
Right, but I'm saying,
you don't need no more food.
Because you already got all the chicken.
Because we got all the chicken we need.
And check soda.
Thanks to the Masonic family, they're going to have you in there every time. So, no, we don't need that.
I don't know then. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, what do you do with it? So, I mean, that's not an answer either.
So, Simply D said, I do that if I care. She was saying the letter.
Yeah.
Send a letter or a card or whatever.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, I'd rather just hit you up. I mean, I just hit you up. I'll text you. I'll call. I might ride by.
I hope they know you riding by, because let me catch you riding by. I'll be like, come on in, you here. Stop riding by trying to be those people who come to visit me. Come on.
Girl, not for that reason, because I could care less if I ain't coming to stay a little while. Girl. Okay, so the hospital.
Right.
Somebody posted crying eyes, and then they put on there that I'm at the hospital.
Oh, no. What about, oh gosh, this is the one that gets me. What about the people that post the people that's passed, but they holding their hands, but all you see is the hand they holding? Is that attention seeker? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ever seen a picture and they holding the person's hand, the eye be all in their hand?
Wait, nah. Did you really say
I'm just saying. I think people have really just gone away from
being personable.
Yes. Yeah. This is time for you to grieve to yourself and start. Why are you laughing? What
you say? That's just attention seeking.
That is attention seeking. I don't know why people do that.
That's their way. Because
R.I.P. Cubs, and then they take a picture of the hands where they held the hand up. How do you even have the strength to hold the camera to take a picture?
And you just
lost your loved one.
Yeah.
I'm mad about this topic.
Don't be mad. Let's just talk about it so people will know how other people feel.
You know what? That's a good thing.
Yeah. Let's figure that thing out. So what do we know?
What we know is don't say they're in a better place. Don't be saying they're in a better place. We know not to say that.
Right.
We know not to say how long you expected them to live. We know not to say
that. I'm trying not to laugh, but somebody said that.
Yeah.
Well, how long you expected her to live? Until she was 100.
You there, right? I got a granny almost 100, and I don't think she ever leaving here. What?
Oh my God.
What?
We all gonna leave here now.
She just ain't looking like it. I'm telling you.
I'm happy. We happy about that.
We happy about
Yeah,
that
we happy
thing.
about
We
that.
happy.
Live on.
Live on, Bert.
Attention seeking. Attention seeking. That girl, I think they just need some attention.
Yes.
What kind of attention? Just to say I'm so sorry for you or whatever? I mean, because that ain't really like,
Okay,
you
so
ain't getting nothing from that.
Here's the thing, right? I think it is okay to say, just lost my loved one, please pray for the family.
Then people gonna be asking, with who? Girl, who died?
That's when you say, and don't ask who.
What happened to her?
Yeah. I mean, that's not what I do. That's not my judge. But I mean, people that are out there that like to post stuff like that, I think that's acceptable to say, just lost a loved one, pray for the family, whatever. Right. They go see it on Thursday, the obituary.
Yeah. They come out on Thursday.
Thursday. The black folk come out on Thursday.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't look, man.
Yeah, see, we're gonna have to talk about the nosy ones. We're gonna go off subject right real quick. Girl, what about the folk that look at the arrest links every day? I'm just not that interested.
Well, it depends. I don't know. Maybe you ain't doing that and you just kind of want to take a peek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested either.
I'm just not interested. But is it being nosy when you go to the obituary?
No, because you never know who passed and maybe the person didn't know. No, why is that nosy?
I mean, I'm just saying because I'm saying it's nosy to go to people to arrest warrants. So I'm just throwing it out there. Is it nosy to go to the obituary?
I don't know.
I found a couple people that passed while I was looking at the obituary.
Yeah, me too.
That I didn't know. That I learned at that moment.
And then it's like a shocker. You be like, oh! Yeah. Be like Muddill. Ain't nobody told me nothing.
Nothing! That wasn't Muddill, that was Brown.
That was Brown.
Yeah.
It still was Tyler.
I need you to get your people together.
Either way, it was his show.
It was his show.
But yeah, like, especially if you knew the person, then you just kind of pop it up and boom, they gone. Like, ooh. So yeah, I don't look at it. Just like I don't look at the news. There's too much sad stuff going on. My husband told me I'm gonna miss everything. Him and my mom. Yeah, you gonna miss everything. I am.
You know a conversation I had with a lady at work that I think is so tacky. People that come to the repast that is not the family. I think that's so tacky. What? Girl, let me tell you something. I think it is very tacky. Let me tell you. I had people that come to my grandma repast that way, even at the funeral.
Well, they couldn't make the funeral, but they made the repast.
That ain't cool. I feel that a repast is for the family only and close friends that I tell you to come back and break bread with us. But we are mourning. We are what? Wrong? So you say everybody that came to the funeral should just be able to come back to the repast? They okay. They can go home and cook them something to eat. It's us mourning. I don't feel like cooking, and I may go a couple days without eating because I don't feel like cooking. I feel that that's the time that they're taking care of the family and close friends.
So Simply D said on YouTube, well, I remember when she's referring to when my grandmother, she would look at the obituaries and she would say, "What you doing in there, gal?" That's what she's talking about. So then when we saw her in there, my mama said, "What you doing in there, gal?" So it was just like a little cute little inside joke. She also said everybody can't go to funerals. Ooh. So that's true. So maybe they hollered at the repast because they can't do funerals.
Well, if you can't do the funeral, don't come eat. Please.
But they still wanted to show their respect for the
Send a card. Send a flower and let them read your name at the acknowledgement.
Not feed them the check soda.
They don't need that. You can't come to the funeral. Cause I'm gonna be the one to be like, "Oh, where you was at? I ain't see you."
You got time to do that, but you grieving.
I'm grieving. Gotta snap at it for 30 seconds to put you together, cause you already came up over here talking about eating, and you ain't come to the funeral. Send a flower. Do some acknowledgement. Something. Look at these.
D said on YouTube, "Wow." Let me pray for you.
Why you? I do need prayer, but why you gonna pray for me, D?
Please,
And thank you.
please pray for her. Because she all the way wilding out. So yeah, I mean, ugh. I mean, and how do you know they weren't there? You too busy
Because
crying with your shades on.
when you walk in, you do a panoramic of the audience.
No, you're not.
I did. I was looking around and let me know. I know, because then I went and asked my mama, "Did you see so and so at the funeral?"
Y'all so busy and your mind so somewhere else. You ain't seen nobody.
I did.
You ain't know if you
I ain't
saw.
seen no. And then when you turn around and walk out, you looking again.
And so Keisha said, stop by the Friday viewing if you can't do the funeral.
Exactly.
But Keisha, you just missed it though, because she said if you ain't at the funeral, don't come eat.
Don't come eat. Yeah.
So either way, if you went Friday, she feel like you still shouldn't come get no Saturday meal.
You came on Friday.
So see,
come to the house and eat on Friday.
But you still acknowledged it on Friday,
and then send some flowers on Saturday.
Ooh, ungrateful people.
I
ain't ungrateful.
No.
I did the best I could.
Which is what?
I don't know, came to that repay.
See?
That's the best I could do. I was working. Oh. I guess. Maybe it was working or I don't know.
Yeah.
Keisha said, go to the fish fry on Friday.
Damn right.
Well, now she said that's for family.
No. Now it depends. No. What I said the repast after the funeral.
Is the fish fry gonna be open to the public? And
probably, they normally do. They have DJs there and playing music and the hole in the wall. Yeah, I'm just saying. People want to celebrate life. I don't want you all. Girl, did you see see, here we go again with Facebook. Did you see the man laid up in the casket and they were two stepping in front of him?
Didn't see it. That's foolery. That's foolery.
He must and they had the music playing.
I don't see stuff. I don't look at that.
They aggravated my spirit.
See how you just got aggravated? Don't get aggravated.
Who set up that two steps in front of the casket?
That's what he used to do with his loved ones. So I guess that's just customary. I guess to do.
Okay, so have a party, and bring him there. Not to the funeral. You don't two step at the funeral. I
don't know. That's interesting. It's very interesting.
That is very interesting.
Come on, guys. Give us a buzz. 850-320-8118. And Simply D said the dance with caskets nowadays. Oh, you had just said that. Yeah. Yeah, no. Nowadays, that new?
Oh. Okay, and then so we talking about that. What about the ones that they sit the people up in the chair and they like this?
They sipping on a drink?
Their favorite drink. They stood this lady up that had Gucci on, had her Gucci purse holding her purse with her shades on, and she was standing up there. I don't want to see that. Lay down. I don't want to see that. That's gonna scare me. I'm gonna see you when I close. I'm gonna see you when I close my eyes.
Every time. Why I don't go to funerals? Oh yeah. Yeah, you say you don't. Yeah. But again, do not ask people personal. Just don't get too personal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they want to talk about it, they'll tell you. Exactly. But don't get too personal when someone has passed and you just don't know what to say. Because a lot of times it's not people being messy. They just don't know what to say. And Michaela said, we didn't hear the number. 850-320-8118. So a lot of times people just don't know what to say. So they'll say something and then it's wrong, but that person may not have thought it was wrong before they asked.
That is a very difficult time and situation because there's no right to say. There's just no right.
There's nothing right.
There's nothing
in asking questions.
Yeah, there's nothing right to say during that time.
So what would you want your friends to do? Just don't say nothing to you? Just text you. That's the kind of world we live in now, y'all. Just text me. Like, no.
What would you want your friends to do?
Be there. Take me out of town. Let's go out of town. We're finna hit the road. Because I need...
That's afterwards, though. After everything is said and done, take your mind off.
It could be during.
Yeah.
Give me a good day or two to just kind of, calm down. So, I don't know if that's a call.
You know that's a call.
Oh. They hung up. So anyway, so what do you say? What do you say? What actions do you take? So we know to go after. We know to go after. Don't come before. Go after. When everybody else is gone.
I mean, and even then, you can inbox the person on Facebook and be like, thinking about you, praying for the family. Just statements.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm here for you. Nothing long. I heard what happened. I'm so sorry. My condolences to the family. Let me know if you need anything. Do you actually think I'm going to pick up the phone and say, hey, bring me some chicken because we hungry and I don't feel like calling us cooking today?
Well, some people would, believe it or not.
No.
Some people would do that.
Just kind of know what the person is going through. Just be there. Drop the chicken off and say, I'm not going to stay because I know you all probably, going through or whatever, but I just want to let you know that we were thinking about you. Here's the chicken.
Okay, what about the people who bring the chicken and stay and help you eat the chicken? I think we have a caller. Well, hello, caller.
So we think you should say, how's the game? To get their mind off of it.
How's the game? Okay. So in other words, just talk to them normal. Like you wouldn't engage in anything sad, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one. Okay.
Y'all give me a shout out too.
Oh, shout out to Michaela. We sure do appreciate that. Bye.
All right.
Get their mind off of it. Talk about something different. So if the game is on, you say, hey, did you like the game?
Don't call me with that BS, because first of all, you don't watch no game, and I don't even feel like talking right now.
Well, it may not be that. It may not be the game. It may be something that you like, and you be like, you want to roll to the mall, or just kind of get your mind off of it. I see what you're saying, though.
I like that because that was my daughter, but other than that, don't call me and see that.
You don't have to like it because it's your daughter. Oh my God. Okay, so you said what to do, right?
That's what should you do? What should you do? They have Uber Eats these days. You don't even got to go. Just have people go to their house, drop the chicken off, and keep it moving.
Oh no, that's what I was saying though. What happened to what's up with the people who come bring the chicken and then help you eat the chicken? Now that's totally.
They might want to have lunch or dinner.
You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't bring food to help people eat.
Tell me what D gonna be when we get offline.
So Simple D said, so we just not going to talk to Trina.
Katrina, if you're nasty.
We not going. We already know we can't visit her.
Don't come to my house.
And we already know. Now she'll take visits at the hospital.
At the hospital,
but not at her home.
Don't come to my house.
And so we've learned that lesson. Okay. Yeah. So if y'all are listening, we've learned that lesson. And so Facebook, Michaela said, you can say I'm praying for the family.
Yes, that's a good one.
Absolutely.
That's a good one.
We see that a lot.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be on nobody's news feed or timeline or anything like that. If y'all like social media, inbox the person. Everybody don't have to see that you're praying for the family. Because, at what point in time you just doing it for show?
I don't think there'll ever be a time when people won't be like, R.I.P. to so and so. I don't think that we're in that day and age now where social media is like a life for some people. Yeah. So don't think that's going away, guys. It's just the life of social media.
Limit what y'all put on Facebook and social media.
Yeah. Limit it.
Limit it.
Nah. Because if you don't want nobody to ask, don't you put it out there. Because they're gonna ask.
Don't post pictures with your oxygen up your nose and your IVs and you laid in the bed like this. Because they're gonna be like, what's wrong, friend?
Girl, I ain't know you was sick.
Yeah.
And please don't tell them back on the face. Just go ahead and inbox them at that point. Because nobody don't need to know what you in there for. Because it might not be pretty. And then some, me, I go to crying with you. So this, I don't
Yeah,
want
don't
to
call
know.
her in time of need.
I feel everybody's pain. I do.
You want to talk about when I was having my first baby and you sat there and squeezed my hand and
Yeah.
cried like a fool and I had to kick you out?
It wasn't good.
You had to went on the back of the wall crying.
Yeah.
She was crying for.
Because you was in pain.
Oh, I love you too.
I'm just saying, honey. So don't ask questions. So that has been our time.
It has been.
And I do want you guys to go over to YouTube and I want you to subscribe because eventually, I keep saying this, but eventually we're going to cut Facebook. I also want to do something really different in the weeks to come, but we'll talk about it. It's going to be more on the
talk
health.
about it with me first, so you talk about it with them.
It's going to be more on the health tip. It really is because it's going to be because we didn't do our smoothies in January and now it's February and people are tripping about, Valentine's Day. So I hope y'all ate all of the chocolates that you wanted to eat.
Anybody got proposed to yesterday?
Oh my God.
Anybody got mattress?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Did any of the women ask the men?
Oh, here we go. Did you ask your man to marry you?
Did you ask your man to marry you? Look back at that other our last episode and check that out because we did not agree with that. But again, this is clearly our opinion. Okay, so it's the 7:00 hour. We definitely appreciate all of you, and if you have a topic that you would like for us to discuss, I hope the young lady that sent us that topic, today's topic, was on. If you have a topic, always send it to gainersgossip@gmail.com and we will try our best to go over that topic at some point. Thank y'all and have a great evening.
Spirit fingers.